Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am WeeStev0, and today I have my first official CcG video. CcG stands for Come Correct Gaming. It is a clan that I have recently joined with my good friend Spunky Potatoes. If you want to have a look or interested in joining the clan, go to www.comecorrectgaming.com and submit an application. Message me, message any of us really if you want to learn more about us. But today I have my video on, it's a basic trading video, right? It's the top 5 things me and Spunky feel that kind of makes you an all-round good COD player, just without going into anything specific, because I plan on doing that in later videos. But a nice little footage of me playing drone. I played this morning with Master and Noober, which are 2 of the clan members. Went 18-2. There was a clan on the other team and they were being really lippy in the lobby and absolutely destroyed them. So yeah, it was quite funny. So I thought I'd throw this in while I was talking to you guys. There are points where I die because it's in theatre mode, not live, and you just sit and watch my dead body. But, hopefully you'll be listening to me at the same time. So we'll start off. Point number 1 is playstyle, okay? You need to know your playstyle. You can play aggressive, you can play defensive. Now, some people will call it camping, some people will call it rushing, Doesn't matter, because whatever you are doing, you're doing it wrong according to everybody else, okay? Just accept the fact people are going to moan at you for the way you play, because that's what happens in COD. Now, the key thing about your playstyles is knowing what is needed. If the enemy team is camping, don't camp, okay? Unless you're winning, then fair enough, camp, But similarly, if they're all camping, don't all rush them at once. Don't rush at the place they're camping, because you're just going to feed them kills. You need to understand how to beat them. I'm going to go into that in a later video, hopefully. As I said before, so another point about your gameplay styles, words, is knowing what you're best at, what is needed in the situation. Like, I understand that when I'm playing S&D, I'm quite an aggressive player, but if that's not working, I swap out. I swap to a more, a slower style class, because if you keep doing the same thing and you keep getting shot, you're just going to get frustrated and you're not helping out at all. You need to change about if it's not going well. The last tip about playstyles is you need team variation. You need some people playing aggressively and some people playing defensively. If all your team are doing one thing, you'll probably get beat. Especially for games like Domination or Cap the Flag, you want a mixture of the two. You want some people attacking flags and some people defending flags. I'll move on to point number 2 now. Point number 2 is aiming. Now, it seems kind of obvious, but a lot of people on COD don't understand how to aim. If an enemy runs a corner, don't shoot at the enemy. Don't shoot until you can kill him. Because if you shoot an enemy who just runs around the corner, all you're doing is telling him, oh shit, there's someone behind me. And that just means he now knows you're there, and everything's going to be screwed. Especially if you don't have a silencer on, because now everybody knows you're there. Don't shoot until you can kill an enemy. That is, so obvious. Another point, don't spray an enemy, right? If you're looking at an enemy and you start to shoot straight to a wall, unless you have FMG on, don't keep firing, right? Because even if you somehow manage to get the bullet to go through the wall and hit him, it's going to do so minuscule amount of damage, it's not worth it, right? You're better to just wait, maybe plan a flanking maneuver or something, right? And that leads me on to point number 3, and that's map awareness, okay? You need to know areas on the map. You need to know where you can flank around enemies. If there's a guy sitting in, let's take drone for example. If there's a guy sitting on the helipad, you need to know where he can see you coming from, right? You can come up the stairs behind him. You can go the stairs that are opposite and go along the pipe. You can climb up the front of the helipad. You can go through the building. There are several ways to get someone going up to them. You can also shoot them from a distance. You have to think about that as well. You need to understand line of sight in the game. You need to know where you can be shot from and where you can shoot enemies. The most helpful thing about map awareness is naming locations. So on this map, you've got the helipad. You've got, A building for S&D is the factory. So you've got our side A, their side A, upstairs A. You've got windows in A. You've got the helipad, the sniper building, not the sniper building, the sniper hill up the back. You've got the 2 spawns, obviously. You've got the building by helipad, and you've got the campy building, which is what I call it anyway, because it's the one everybody obviously camps in. And this leads on to my fourth point. My fourth point is communication. If you can call out these areas on the map and tell your teammates where the enemies are, that is such a bonus, because now everybody on your team will know there's a guy here. So everybody is aware that he's there. You'll have more people coming to engage you maybe. And if you die, especially on Search and Destroy, people will think, okay, well, he's died saying there's a guy there. Likelihood is you got shot by that guy. So people will move to engage, or they'll know there's a guy there. They'll think, okay, which ways will he come from? That's map awareness in itself. Knowing which way enemies can go from a certain location. It's very helpful in S&D, but as I said, I'm not going to get too into the specifics here, and I'll go and do that in a later video. The final point, the absolute final point, is keep it fun. If you're having a shit day, you will play shit COD, right? You will get grumpy, you will get annoyed at absolutely everything, you'll be raging every time you die, and it's just not good. You know, you gotta keep the spirits going. You need to joke about with your pals, take the piss out of each other, as we do constantly. It's great fun for me, because I love to annoy people and they hate it. You know, it's great, but we're all good pals. Nobody, well, I'd hope nobody thinks I actually hate them, or pick on them, you know. I wouldn't class it as cyberbullying as the media would class it as. I call it joking about and having fun with my mates. You know, we'll go for games where you go, you know what, let's just all use riot shields for the fuck of it, or pistols only, you know, just because, why the fuck not? It's a game after all. Stop taking it so fucking seriously. Okay? I'll leave you with the rest of this game footage. As I said, it's me and Drone with Master and Noober. I went 18-2. I did pretty awesome. I think that's all I really need to say. If any of you have any questions, feel free to message me. You know my gamer tag, obviously. It is WeeStev0, and of course, I have been WeeStev0, guys, and thank you for watching.
The bomb carrier is down. Lightning strike coordinates received. Inbound. All others are dead. The fate of the mission is on you.
It's hot!
UAV awaiting orders. Friendly UAV inbound. Hunter-killer drone ready for deployment.